To begin, sit in a comfortable position with your spine straight. First of all, I'm going to discuss some terminology that I will use. The first term is neutral lungs. So your neutral lung is the size that it would be naturally if you weren't using your respiratory muscles to expand your chest area. So you could find your neutral lungs by taking a breath in and then just letting the air flow out. At the point where it stops flowing out, that would be your neutral lung. So to show you an example, that's my neutral lung. You can also find it by taking a forceful exhale and then relaxing the muscles that you've just contracted and allowing the air to flow into your lungs until the point where it stops coming in, and that would also be your neutral lung. There, that's my neutral lung. I'm also going to use the word active. Active means to use force, to use muscles in order to do something. So an active inhale would be to use your muscles in order to bring air into your lungs, and it would look like this. Or it could just be with your diaphragm, could just be with your chest, could just be with your shoulders. Now you can also perform an active exhale. Again, you're using muscles to expel the air from your lungs. It could look like this. Okay? Now the final term that I will use is passive. Passive comes from relaxation. So you can do a passive inhalation after you've done an active exhalation, for instance. So you would do a full exhale and then you simply relax the muscles that you've just contracted, and the relaxation of them muscles will bring air into your lungs. It will look like this. There, that was a passive inhalation. You can also perform a passive exhalation. So if you feel your lungs higher than your neutral lung, all you have to do is relax and your lungs will naturally go back down to the size of your neutral lung. So it would look like this. Okay, that's a passive exhale. That's all you need to know, and now we can get started. First of all, we're going to start with an active exhale and a passive inhale. So we're going to contract our stomach and our intercostal muscles, breathe all the air we can out of our lungs, and then to breathe in, we're simply going to relax these muscles, and by the end of the breath in, your lungs will be neutral. We're going to perform this for 2 minutes. So if you're ready, we can begin. and breathe normally. Next, we're going to perform an active inhale. So we're going to start with neutral lungs, fill our stomach, bring the air up into our chest, fill our chest, and you can raise your shoulders and fill the top of your lungs to fill your shoulders as well. To exhale, it's going to be a passive exhalation. So you'll slowly relax the muscles that you've just used to inhale, allow the air to naturally come out of your lungs, and then you'll finish at neutral lung. Okay? So if you're ready, we can begin. 2 minutes. And breathe normally again. Next, we're going to perform an active inhalation, but just from our diaphragm. So only your belly will move, not your rib cage, not your shoulders. We're going to go from the neutral lungs, perform an active inhalation and a passive exhalation until your lungs are once again neutral. And then an active inhalation, just the belly, passive exhalation for 2 minutes. So if you're ready, let's start. and breathe normally. The next exercise is quite similar. We're going to perform an active inhalation just with the diaphragm, so you're not going to move the chest or the shoulders. Then we'll perform a passive exhale. Once you reach neutral lung, we'll start to perform an active exhalation until you've breathed all the air you can out of your lungs without bending forward and compromising your posture. From there, you'll perform a passive inhalation by relaxing the contraction that you've created until you reach neutral lungs. At that point, you'll begin an active inhalation until once again you've filled your belly with a diaphragm breath, not moving your chest or your shoulders. We'll do this for 2 minutes. So if you're ready, we'll begin. And breathe normally again. Next, we're going to go from neutral lungs, perform an active, powerful exhale, and then the breath in will be a relaxation of that muscles. This is going to be quite a sharp exhale, and the inhalation will just come from the relaxation. You don't need to control the relaxation. As soon as you finish the exhale, completely relax and let the air just flow into your lungs. It will happen kind of quickly, not as quick as the exhale, but about double the amount of time it took for your exhale. It's easier if I just show you, so I'll do a demonstration of a couple. Okay. So if you're ready, we'll do another 2 minutes, starting now. And just breathe normally again. Next we're going to perform full breaths. So we'll start from a complete exhale. We'll fill our belly, fill our chest, bring our shoulders up and fill our shoulders. From there it will be a passive exhale. Bring your shoulders down, allow your chest to relax, allow your diaphragm to come back up. Once you reach neutral lungs, you'll start an active exhalation until you've breathed all the air out of your lungs again, and then we'll keep following this cycle, trying to make each cycle as long as what you comfortably can. So we'll perform this for 2 minutes once again. Let's begin. And breathe normally again. For the next exercise, we're going to perform diaphragm breaths. It's going to be a forceful inhalation and a forceful exhalation. At first, you can do it quite deep and slow. Bear in mind, you don't want your chest to move at all. The movement is all coming from the diaphragm. You'll see the belly moving in with the inhalation you'll see the belly moving out with the inhalation and back in with the exhalation. Then as you get better, you can start to speed up. So once again, we're going to perform this for 2 minutes. We can begin now. and just breathe normally again. Now once again we're going to perform full breaths. So start from a full exhale, fill the diaphragm, fill the chest, bring the shoulders up, exhale all the air out until you've got no air left in your lungs, and then repeat the cycle, trying to make each cycle as long as what you comfortably can. So we'll do 2 minutes, beginning now. And breathe normally once again. Next, you'll take half a breath in, and we're going to perform an active inhalation into the chest and active exhalation from the chest. At first, you might have to do quite deep inhalations and exhalations, and they'll be relatively slow. Try and keep the same constant rhythm. As you get better, you can do shallower inhalations and exhalations, but make them faster and faster. It would look like this. Okay? So once again, we're going to perform 2 minutes, starting now. just breathe normally again. And that's it for today's exercise, guys. Well done. Take it easy, look after yourselves, and dive safe.